in the morning at 7:43 in the morning. My goodness, look, she comes bearing gifts, doesn't she? Kelly Fox is here. Show that to our Facebook listeners.
Hey, there they are.
Wow, what are those?
Cherry and pineapple Danish, as well as cranberry, if you want to be healthy, cranberry,
Ooh.
or if you like that chocolate chip scones.
We'll have one of each.
Okay, there you go.
We'll be healthy and then we'll be decadent all at once. All coming from the culinary department at ICTC.
That is right, and advertised through our graphics program. We always want to make sure graphics gets credit for that nice labeling on top of those delicious pastries for all of you.
Well, every once in a while I get generous and I say to the folks upstairs, come on down, enjoy a treat from ICTC.
Oh, that's nice. Spread
Not today.
Come on, guys, come on down.
Not today.
Todd will leave you some.
They can fend for themselves.
Right.
Kelly Fox is with us from ICTC on this Wednesday morning, and we get it rolling here. Mr. Computer's taking his sweet time waking up. He's a little bit cold today, too.
A little cold.
Yeah.
My car said 2 degrees. What are you reporting?
Right now, it's 7 in downtown Indiana. When I came in this morning, it was -4.
Okay.
So,
yes.
Yeah, that's cold enough.
It is cold.
So Kelly Fox from ICTC, presented by Marcus and Mack, voted best law firm and best personal injury lawyer 3 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. You can visit them online at marcusandmack.com. And interesting, some of the things that you sent us to check out this morning. There's a lot going on at ICTC right now.
You know, it is. Yes. I almost feel like it's the end of the year because we're just ramping up. And this is an exciting time, though. So even though it's cold outside, we're warm on the inside at ICTC, and we're inviting a lot of people to come in and check out our programs. And so the first formal invitation comes next Thursday with our community open house. So that's an invitation to all of our families of current students. We've been hosting a lot of shadow students in the last couple of weeks. As a matter of fact, today's shadow day number 2. So I'm going to leave here and go greet some other students that are coming in to check out our programs. So they and their families also are invited to open house, and anybody throughout the community that would like to come and see the ICTC. Thursday, February 27th, 5:30 to 7 is a great time to check us out.
I would think that those parents of students who have been coming to ICTC, whether they have experience in the field that their child is studying or not, have a lot of questions for the instructors.
This is a good time. Yes, we usually have a nice crowd at this open house. Primarily, it is the potentially new students and their parents coming in just to look around and see where their child is thinking about attending in the upcoming future. Our instructors are all there, students are there demonstrating, and it's a great time for conversations and answers to those questions. They will meet at this time during open house, and then we also host those who actually enroll and become students at the ICTC. We meet with those families again in August with a little orientation right before school starts.
They would probably be very, very much interested in those school-to-work programs that you offer as well, those articulation-type programs.
Absolutely. We get so many questions about that. That really is the trend right now. We have more seniors than ever currently out working in jobs. Kathy Jones is doing a great job as our cooperative education coordinator, and she's working with our business and industry and with our instructors to get those students out on the job sooner rather than later. And our students are having some wonderful work experiences as a result. And those are leading to some really good paying jobs after high school. Most of those co-op positions do turn into full-time positions for our students.
Well, the breadth of the experience at ICTC, you can work in the trades, you can work in the healthcare field, and a lot of them you can work while you're at ICTC in a job and get yourself some school money.
That's right.
That's right. And of course, you can do that. I'm thinking particularly of the nursing program at ICTC and how valuable it is, especially with the expansion of programs available at both WCCC and at IUP.
It's a 2 plus 2, plus 2. It's that marriage. It is. And I'm thinking about 2 health occupation students in particular. One, she's working part-time at Indian Haven. So just as you said, she's working for some of that go-to cash, right? And she's looking to make that a co-op position. And if she moves that into a co-op position, perhaps then she would pick up additional hours, which would increase that cash. So that's a good thing for a high school student. And then I'm thinking about another student who just took a day last week and she sat for her EMT test.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So she, on her own, outside of the classroom, is going through the EMT course and pursuing certification in that, and she's already working as part of the ambulance station, and she would then be part of the crew going out in the ambulance once that test is passed.
Wow, what a valuable experience that is, and what a foot
Smart.
through the door.
You know, when I sit and she was nervous before the test, so she came down and we were talking about that, and thinking about how she should prepare in those final hours, and I was just looking at her in awe, thinking, what a smart young lady, taking on all of that responsibility and preparing and connecting all the dots in her life, because that won't be the end. That's just for now. And she's going to continue, of course, pursuing other training in the healthcare field, which is wide open.
Yeah.
So many opportunities.
Yeah.
And as you said, you can go on and get your associate's degree at WCCC. You can get a nursing degree through WCCC. You can go on and get that RN degree through IUP. So opportunities, especially in our region right here, we're so fortunate.
Yeah. I don't think I probably talk about the healthcare possibilities with ICTC as much as I should, because it really is pretty amazing.
Well, you don't have, even though you're not talking, Todd, people know that we're there, and it is a very popular program.
Yeah. So open house is next Thursday, the 27th. You said 5:30?
5:30 to 7. We have snacks available, so culinary will be treating everyone that comes through the door, just as we treat you each month. And as I said, all of our instructors plan to be there, and each of them will have some students in the program area, because I think that's an important piece too. Parents even talking to students. What is it like to be here? And what do you get to do? And what have you learned? And just seeing them perform some of the skills speaks volumes to what they know.
Yeah, somebody who's going to be going to ICTC for the first time next fall, being able to talk to a senior who's about to graduate. Wow.
And that's the benefit of the shadow program that we're doing. Last week we hosted more than 300 shadows, and today it continues. So all of these students are checking us out for a potential schedule next year.
Yeah. No need to sign up for the open house at all. You just
no
come.
need. It's just open house. We don't ring bells. We don't move you through periods or anything like that. It's just come check us out. You can stay from 5:30 to 6. You can stay from 5:30 to 7. It's really up to the individual and what they have going on that evening.
All right. So that is on the schedule. And looking further into the spring, you've got something coming up called Remake Learning. What is that?
Yeah, well, we're connecting, of course, with it's through the IU, and there's a grant out there, and so we're calling it Learning on the Hill. So we've connected with our neighbors, and so ICTC, WCCC, and let's remember that the Conservation District is now on our property as well. And so each facility is going to be offering a workshop on May 10th. And this is a little premature, so this is kind of breaking news, Todd, and we'll be coming out, as it comes closer with more details. But right now, the three entities are coming up with a unique little workshop so that during the hours of, let's say, 10 to 12 on that Saturday morning, families, parents and their children can come through and participate at each facility with the activities that are going on.
Learning on the Hill.
Learning on the Hill.
School year goes by so fast. That's coming up in May. It's going to be here before you know it.
And I bet it won't be 7 degrees outside.
I don't know.
Or 2, as my car said.
We're living in Western PA, so you never know.
Yeah, that's right.
Another big event in May is May Mart, which will be at the S&T Bank Arena, I believe.
Right.
And you're involved in that in some way?
Well, we got invited to go back. We've done that years ago. And when we got the invitation this year to perhaps bring some of our masonry products out and include those as part of the May Mart, we're super excited about that because, they do beautiful pavers, benches. There's all kinds of molds and things that they can use. And we'll have some great products on display at that May Mart. And we're going to be more involved with May Mart this year than we've been in the past.
going to have a lot of heavy springs on the trucks to get all that stuff hauled there.
Exactly. We've got a big truck though, so
Strong back,
and it's
too.
not that far, so
Yeah.
we'll take it over, and it'll be great.
There you go. And then you're thinking as well about summer camp involving ICTC.
Yeah, just breaking news yesterday. Mr. Worthington put out a message that we're, again, partnering with WCCC and perhaps more Learning on the Hill, and going to be offering a summer camp. And that's always a fun time. I always talk to parents that have participated in summer camp, and they always appreciate those activities. And of course, it's a great camp. Students learn. It's hands-on, so they have fun. So we would encourage, as that bulletins come out on that, to sign up and be involved with more Learning on the Hill.
Yeah. No, I don't know because I'm not sure of the format, but is it typical age for ICTC students, younger?
Younger. Yeah, typically it's for younger. Most of the time that is your age group that is most interested in attending camps. High school students, like our students, they're looking for that job. So they're more apt to be going out and spending their time on the job and having fun that way. And then middle schoolers, maybe older elementary, maybe like a 4th through 8th grade or something like that would be a good age group to target.
I bet you that would be fascinating for a kid of that age to get into that setting.
Yeah.
And I don't know, whatever the coursework would be, it's all geared around having fun and seeing that, this particular vocation has a great element of fun to it.
Oh, absolutely. And, and I can't speak for what we're exactly doing, but I can think of things like, anything in culinary would be fun and hands-on.
Oh, yeah.
Put the apron on, mix it up, bake it, taste it. It'll all be good.
Clouds of flour.
Yes, exactly. And we also, of course, could probably teach those campers how to fly a drone. So I think that would be pretty awesome in today's world. So that might be something that's on the docket. And again, I can't speak for our teachers, but those would be some exciting things. And just anything that they can make and take is usually what we try to focus on. That way they can take it home, show their families, and put it on the shelf or use it and point to it and remember their time at the ICTC.
As SpongeBob would say, it's a world of possibilities.
It's a world of possibilities.
Yeah. All right. So focus again on the open house next week. It's on Thursday, the 27th.
Thursday, February 27th. We always try to have it the last Thursday of February. So, and this is CTE month. So that's kind of our ending to celebrating those students that are with us who have chosen to pursue career and technical education. We think that there's no better way to get a jump start on their futures than to focus on career and technical education. And so that's why we focus on February. And it comes right after our shadowing, so it connects those students that had just visited us, and it allows their parents to come in and see the school that their student is now checking out.
Really is what ICTC is all about, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
It's so wonderful.
Terrific stuff from Kelly Fox this morning and the folks at ICTC. Thanks again to the culinary department and for the graphic department.
They are so glad to do that for you every month. So I invited the chef even this morning because I thought he doesn't get enough recognition for all the time and energy that they put into that. So maybe one time before the end of the year, I can get one of them to come in with me.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice having an instructor and a student or two who's completing the coursework.
Absolutely.
At ICTC.
Yeah, we have a couple of really good students, and actually, where are they? They're out on co-op. So if I can catch them on a Wednesday, I'll bring them in, or we might have to pick another time throughout the week based on their work schedule, Todd.
Literally, when they come in, they're fresh out of the oven.
You are smooth. You've done this before, haven't you?
Once or twice. Once or twice. Hey, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you, Todd.
We appreciate that. It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. So the open house at ICTC, 5:30 next Thursday, the 27th. Put it on your schedule. You might find out some things that you'd never even imagined for your child. It's 2 minutes away from 8 o'clock, Indiana in the Morning.